YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I am cooking up some venison burgers, and I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you how I'm doing it. We're using, oh yes, whitetail that we vacuum sealed, pulled it out of the freezer, and it's ready to go. So let's get started. So we are going to start with the seasoning. So this is kind of the wet ingredients and the seasoning to get that all mixed together, and then we'll add the meat in before we start chopping up some vegetables and things. That way the meat will have a little bit of time to take on that flavor. So step number one is 1 whole egg. So these eggs are from a family friend's farm. They have chickens and they are nice enough to give us eggs. So we'll take this guy right here. It's going to be 1 whole egg. So if you've ever watched one of my cooking videos, you'll know that I don't normally measure. I do have some spoons that I'm going to use. So this will be my tablespoon, this will be my teaspoon. You can eyeball it. If you want to use measuring cups, feel free. Next ingredient is ketchup. We're going to add 1 tablespoon. Don't you hate that? Like when it's a new bottle and you like try to pour it out, but it's blocked with something. I'm the kind of person, like when I was a kid, even now still, I would put ketchup on everything. Next ingredient is Worcester sauce. Worcester sauce? We're adding 1 teaspoon of this. This is also a new bottle. There has to be an easier way. Okay, got it. That's good. Teaspoon. Next ingredient is minced garlic. You can use a fresh clove of garlic or like dried powdered garlic. Minced is what I have on hand today, so that's what I'm using. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon. Next ingredient, half a teaspoon of salt. And half a teaspoon of pepper. Oh, I'm just going to freeze all this one. I like pepper a lot. So the last ingredient for our marinade, if you will, seasonings, is sour cream. Today I have on hand a light sour cream. However, I would strongly recommend a full fat sour cream. You can also sub this for a full fat Greek yogurt. This is going to add some fat. Even though this is light, it still will add some fat and some moisture to our burger. Now I'm going to swap my spoons for a fork and stir this up. That's good. Once you have that mixed up, next step is to add your meat. This is probably somewhere between, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 pounds. You can obviously measure it if you want. I'm just going with what we got here. So normally I would get my hands dirty with this, but just to kind of save myself from the dirtiness, I'm going to mix this with my fork. Just a rough mix. Now I will go in with my hands a little bit later once we add the onion, but for now, just mix away. So our meat is all mixed up. I'm going to throw this into the refrigerator while I start chopping my veggies. Are you ready for some burgers? Yeah. Okay, so time to mix 1 small onion. Choose white or yellow, doesn't matter. Throw that in with the rest of your meat mixture. You can keep it as coarse or chop it as fine as you want. I prefer more of a fine chop myself. Mix this together, and then we're going to start forming our patties. have your burner on medium heat and add about a tablespoon of oil. I'm using olive oil tonight. Watch the splash. Now, depending on the thickness of your burgers, it will vary the cook time of them. For the thickness that I've got these guys out, I'm going 2 to 3 minutes and then flipping them, and then 2 to 3 minutes on the other side. Okay. Do you want to carry? Down? Oh, good girl. Yeah. So I made these burgers up 2 ways. I made them in a burger bun and in a lettuce wrap. So you can obviously do either. Honestly, I'll probably have one of both. But I'm going to bite into the lettuce wrap first. This is like a double decker. This one's for Nick. So this is just the venison burger in a lettuce wrap. It's iceberg lettuce with tomato jalapenos. I'm going to dip mine in ketchup. This guy here has some cheese on it. You can add avocado. You can get kind of creative with your toppings. So, lettuce burger, you'll see. Oh, it's getting a little juicy. I'm just going to dip them. Has really good flavor. The onions, I feel like having onions in your burger is like the best way to go for sure. If you're having any trouble with your burger actually staying together, you can add like breadcrumbs or flour if you want to your mixture once it's all together. That'll help keep everything together a bit. But I'm really happy with the way these turned out. They're freaking awesome, and they're venison that we hunted and killed. So just how I like to spend my, Wednesday nights? So that is it, YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. Try this recipe out and let me know how you like it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, sit. Okay. Look at her eyeball.